Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, towing the slab in today's game, Tanner Houck.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
First pitch, 7-11.
The shortstop takes the ball. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Lou Brock. This one smashed down the right field line. Fair ball. Here comes Ozzie around third. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
At the plate, number 5. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In there at the knees.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now, Stan Musial. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one finds the zone at 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one down the line and foul ball. The 1-2. That's down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 2, and the Red Sox coming up. Back here at Fenway, and on the hill today, Eric Fetty.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edmonds makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. It features a great veteran presence, David Ortiz.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
This one in the air, right field. Cho sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs. That one missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second, and here is number 4.
Second baseman, number 4.
Houck back to work. Right through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside, and that's ball 1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And that's outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Devers throws on to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting 7, catcher number 23.
Now up for St. Louis, Ted Simmons. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And it's through for a hit.
Batting 8, right fielder number 8.
One gone, runner at first. Juan Bin Cho will hit next. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hard hit left side. Fired to second. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 9th.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Next to hit, Josh Donaldson. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for the Cardinals, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Next is the speedy first baseman. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the sweeper is off the plate. Next pitch is outside. Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Batting 8, shortstop, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
First pitch just misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
That one is absolutely belted into the monster seats and gone. His first homer of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Smith in position. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ozzie Smith.
And the right-hander back to work. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one, he does.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, number 20.
Now it's going to be Lou Brock. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Brock, multi-time All-Star, more than 3,000 hits in his career. And they traded for him earlier this year.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 15.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and that is that. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Right fielder, Jaron Duran.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now here is David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Can't glove it cleanly, and now runners at the corners, nobody out. Throws to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one fouled off. Ramirez stands at third with one gone in the inning. And now the count is even.
1-1.
And Devers hits that one. Cho snags it. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And here's the first baseman. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. First time up, he grounded to third. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 2. On to the 4th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Stan Musial. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. On the ground right side, Hamilton. To first, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Two down, bases empty. Ted Simmons next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Fought off foul. Simmons off of first with 2 away. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's to third. Devers. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. The Cards leave 1. They trail at 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Beautiful night here at Fenway Park. I'm going to try to take a picture here, partner, while you're calling the play-by-play. I mean, we have great angles for some award-winning photos over the course of the season.
That is true. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Second baseman, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Cho brings it in with a nice running grab. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Fenway Park, and now here is Josh Donaldson. Houck back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. To the right side. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 20.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. A little bit low. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Matthew Liberator.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now batting Jaron Duran, 1 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, number 24.
And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. That's a ball. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
1 out, base is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
First pitch
Outside, that's the ball.
misses. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 2. Top of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, number 5.
Number 5.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, number 15.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Jim Edmonds.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Next is the designated hitter, Stan Musial, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ripped but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Hernandez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things.
And that one handled. Slings to second. Back to first. Not in time.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Ted Simmons next up for the Cardinals. He's 2 for 2. Check swing, no appeal.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Fouled off left side. Two on, 2 outs. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 2.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Get out of town. He made him pay for that one. and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the first baseman. Popped up right side. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one pushed foul.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Left field. Brock settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Alex Bregman, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And first offering is fouled off. Bregman, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and they get Bregman for the out. That's out number 3. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a good eye there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Stays alive. Bounced up the middle. Hamilton. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
And up next for St. Louis, Josh Donaldson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond. and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. And that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch is downstairs. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weiser.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Brock, the next to hit, takes outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting number 5.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's the first baseman. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. That misses, and that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Cho over at second. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So the Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Up the middle. Smith over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cho makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Duran.
Jarren Duran digs in now. Clips the corner, strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, number 15.
Weiser back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right side. And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner at third, nobody out. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one just misses. Full count now.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting, number 4.
Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Edmonds takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-0.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-3.
Now batting,
so many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ted Simmons. Edge of his zone for a strike. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cardinals 3.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll
64,
into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Number 24.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Cho pulls that one down. Then there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. It's 7-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here is Devers. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Miles
St. Louis.
Michaelis takes over on the mound.
39.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your
Michaelis.
guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the first baseman, 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedar.
2 down, base is
Rafaela.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Inning over, but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Right fielder, number 8.
Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. And that just misses. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Slow ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So up next, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen.
Now pitching for
so the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Struck him out looking. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. it.